Good morning guys, and welcome back to another vlog. If you guys are new, don't forget to click the subscribe button, like this video, and also hope this video will be helpful to you guys. If you guys have any questions or wondering, any inquiries. Well, anyways, I just fetched my babe back to work. Right now I am going to head out. So why I didn't vlog when I was fetching her is because I forget to take the camera with me, as I am so clumsy, and you can see my face just woke up. Okay, before we head out, I want to do a couple of comments, especially if you guys have any questions about the RC drift. And basically, there's one comment right here. I'm going to put it right up here. Basically, they were asking about, from Vina Ada, what gyro do you recommend? I'm using OD Glam and Onosuke gyro, all stocked from the box, but every time I turn at a full lock, it just spins out. I suspect it's because of the gyro, since it does not have EPA settings, so it might be turning the steering too much. Alright, this is what I'm going to say. Any gyro works, okay? Any gyro actually works for the RWD RC drift. If you guys want to have a specific gyro brand you guys like, you guys can go ahead and use it. But I would recommend is, I'm using actually a gyro V4 from Yokomo version 4. And the gyro works for me because you have the soft mode, hard mode, and also you have the normal mode and the assist mode. Assist mode is more on like helping beginners to start an RC drift for RWD. So gyro that I would recommend, you can try any brand actually, but I would actually recommend you to go on V4, as I have a good experience with it. If you full lock and it spins out, try and check your rim between your size of your hex and your rim together. So when sometimes it spins out, based on my case, is because, sorry, I have a little bit cold. Okay, sometimes it spins and it's because due to your hex, and also between your hex and your wheels that is actually hitting the ball end. So try and turn your steering to the maximum full angle and try and spin that that rim or that wheel. If it locks and it feels like it's tight, then you have to actually modify your ball end, that is the cap that is actually touching the wheel. So maybe that could actually solve your problem. But I would recommend Yokomo V4 gyro. You have an Overdose OD Glam kit, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the OD Glam kit, it's a pretty awesome kit. Stay with it, stay with it, why not? Maybe if you want to try a Yokomo product, you guys can check out my other videos as well. But that's pretty awesome, so try and check that out if you guys are really interested into getting into RC drift and you guys are brand new into this hobby. Let me know in the comment section below in today's vlog. Thank you for all the comments. I'm really happy that I get all these comments from you guys. I'm very grateful and blessed. Anyways, we are going to head out. Thank you for all the comments. Just want to quickly just read these comments, and I'm going to head out right now and continue the vlog for today. Okay dude, today I'm not wearing my hat as usual, but this is not the main thing that I want to talk to you guys, that I'm not wearing my hat. Today is the day that I want to talk about this car, this CLA45 AMG car. You guys know that I've made a video about buying this car, but I want to tell you what's the flaws of buying this car. And it's about the things that I hate. It's the things that I hate about this car a lot, like freaking a lot. I hate this car like quite frequent, like, oh man. You guys know I have the Audi TT. You guys know that I have my old car that was the 350Z. But this car, it's like another level. It's like huge another level. So let me tell you guys what I hate about this car. The first thing that I hate about this car is the seats. The seats are really cool. Alright, it's custom made by Recaro. It's collaboration with Mercedes. But the thing that I hate about this seats is if you drive this car for a long ass time journey, this seat tends to be really stiff. I used to drive from KL all the way to Johor Bahru, and I had a great journey. This car is quick. These seats are really stiff. Like, you guys can see the seats design. These seats are really crazy stiff, dude. Like, you would never enjoy the whole entire journey. If you guys drive this car and like around town, that will be fine. That will be like crazily okay. But if you drive this on a highway hitting like 60 miles per hour for 3 hours, you guys won't like it. Every time you have to try and make a stop in order for you to, you know, to get out from the car, you know, stand up a little bit and feel, you know, you gotta relax a little bit. You know, the car is just way damn freaking stiff. The second thing I hate the most about this car is the fuel. The fuel is freaking crazy. The fuel for this car, it's not like what I expected. The fuel for this car, I just pumped this car like what, 2 days ago, and I didn't drive for speed or anything like that, because you guys know, as if you guys tune into my channel, I don't speed. You know, I drive very carefully. I know vlogging and driving is very dangerous, but I keep my eyes always on the road. I don't pick up my phone when I'm driving. I don't WhatsApp reply texts when I'm driving. So I am a pretty slow driver, if you guys want to say that. So let me show you about my fuel gauge. My fuel gauge is right now almost going to E, where I am going to empty. So let me show it to you guys real quick. You guys can see that, that's E right there. Okay, if you guys can see that, it's going to E. It's just 2 days, 2 freaking days, and it's going to E. So this car takes a lot of gas. It's this car is actually all-wheel drive. It has its own custom-made engine because it's an AMG. It's a CLA45 AMG. I bought this car when it was what, in July of 2018, and this car, I don't think it will be July. I think it's around July, and this car actually eats a lot of gas. Like, you don't step much, but it chugs a lot, guys, like freaking a lot. Okay guys, the third thing that I hate about this car is the screen panel. The screen panel is, I don't feel it's ugly, you know. The screen panel for me, it's okay. The only problem for me with the screen panel is it's not touchscreen. I have to go through this button right here, and that's not an option for me. It's not a good option. What I'm trying to tell you guys is, if you want to buy a car and if it's 425,000, you guys have to get touchscreen. If you guys are not getting touchscreen, I would not recommend you guys to buy this kind of car. It's because you're wasting that kind of money. And a lot of cars these days, even below 100,000 ringgit, you guys can get touchscreen. There's a lot of cars these days you can get touchscreen. I think it's better for you to get a touchscreen car, so it's easy for you to type in your address. The fourth thing is the navigation system. We have Waze, that it's a navigation app. Waze, if you guys don't know, I can put one icon right there. Waze is actually a very good app. Waze will give you the shortest route, and they will always be functioning for you even though you're offline. So for Waze, if you guys are going on Waze actually, you know, it's really helpful when it comes to mobile apps. Mercedes itself, I was in Malacca recently for my cousin's wedding, and I wanted to head back because I have to fetch my babe at 11. That time she was having a night shift. The problem with this car, I thought, like, you know, I don't want to pick up. I told you guys I would never play my phone when I was driving. So I always go on this navigation system in Mercedes, how I can go back to KL. So I wanted to head back straight to my babe's place, where her working place is. The problem with this car is when I click the navigation system and I was like, okay, I'll write my babe's working place, they navigate me to go through another route. That is the shortest route. I felt when I click on Waze, I try and check on Waze, the shortest route was cutting through Malacca's highway back to from Malacca highway back to KL itself. This navigation system, I'm sorry, it's a little bit dark in the tunnel. This navigation system is way different, like super crazy different. So as I was saying about Waze, I like Waze because Waze showed me the shortest route that you can cut through from Malacca, cut through the highway back to KL. This system in Mercedes itself, it's a little bit different. They show you the shortest route that you have to cut through an old village that's called Alo Gajah. If you guys know what I'm saying, if you guys are staying in Malaysia, I have to cut through Alo Gajah to cut through the highway, where I have to cut through another town. That is 1 hour delay, 1 freaking hour delay, then only I would cut through the highway. So Mercedes navigation system is not as updated as Waze. How I wish they could improve the navigation system about the shortest route, the longest route, like Waze. They should actually try and collaborate with Waze and you know, make the daily driver easier when they want to go to a certain place and they won't get stuck. The fifth thing that I hate about this car is actually the compartment of the practicality of the car in itself. As you guys know, the practicality of this car is okay. It's not like the worst, but the cup holders are really small. Like, you cannot fit anything. Like, if you buy a huge Starbucks cup, good luck. You have to actually take out that component of that cup holder in between. You have to take and plug that out. Then only you can fit your Starbucks cup. You cannot fit both of those. You only can fit one of those. This does not provide you as much storage spaces as you expected. Trust me, it does not. This car is a 4-door coupe. It's a 4-door coupe sports car, if I can say that. You know, if you guys are really into this kind of cars, you guys can get it. I'm not saying don't buy this car. I'm just trying to tell you, like, the experience after driving this car after 8 months, it's not a pleasure to drive. The sixth thing that I hate about this car is actually the rear. When you sit at the rear, it's really steep. I have people at the back sat behind before, and when I go across the bump, they always hit their head, and it's really not funny for them. It's because it's really frustrating for them to actually hit their head right at the back, and every time I cross a bump. So if you guys really want to know, like, okay, about the rear seats, not recommend to put anybody at the back. You can still put people right at the back of your seats, but I do not recommend that. It's because it's really steep. If you go up the bump, you hit people right on top of the head. Guys, the seventh thing that I hate about this car is the sensor around the car. Sometimes there's a motorbike pass by, you will hear this beep, like beep beep. Sometimes when there's nothing, like you don't pass, there's no motorbike close to your car or anything like that, and you're not near anything, it will beeps, like suddenly just beeps, like beep beep. So I don't understand, like, there's nothing nearby me, why are you beeping? So that is the 7 things that I actually hate about the car. 7 things that I hate about the CLA45 AMG. This car it's pretty nice, you know. I like the outlook of it, the interior look of it. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's small little review on the CLA45 AMG. I know it's not much, but I just want to share this experience with you guys. So